Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. So you may have seen a couple people do this on YouTube potentially, but what they do sometimes is check in on their bricks and how they're coming with them, either like seasonally what they're using or just an update of like, hey, here's what I'm kind of working on with my bricks, like hold me accountable, gotta use up my brick stash. It's definitely something, Scentsy bricks, that we don't talk about using because you don't go through them as quickly as you do bars. So I thought this was a good opportunity when I kind of seen those videos floating around for myself to do the same kind of check-in. So I am gonna just kind of walk you through what I have for bricks, basically what I have left of the brick, that type of thing, and I'm gonna jot it all down. And then I'm thinking maybe quarterly I'll do this just because these are bigger items. If I think I'm like flying through them or something, maybe I'll do it bi-monthly or monthly or whatever. But I don't envision that necessarily happening just because these are so big. So let's get into it. I think I'm gonna start with scent of the month bricks and then move to other bricks I have in my stash. So the first scent of the month brick I have in my stash, I think this was the first one they did this last go around in a brick. It is Ghostly Greetings. This was the September scent of the month, I want to say, in 2020. This is a completely full brick. I recently got this in the clearance sale, so it says $2.21 on it. That's what I brought it in. I don't even have any of it chopped up, honestly. These bricks are kind of hard to open, the ones with like the squares. Yeah, so I don't have any of it cut. I'm kind of hoarding this for like fall time because I don't have it in my club and I just have this brick and maybe like a bar or two. And I freaking love the scent, and I have a feeling it's never ever going to come back again. But like it just had to get cut from my club. I just couldn't keep it, and I'm probably gonna do a really, really big cut again for my club. So having the brick makes me feel better. I definitely don't think it's a brick I'm gonna like fly through because I like it, which doesn't make sense, but you know. Another scent of the month brick I have is from October, which is Walnut Raisin Muffin. This was also in the clearance section, so I got this again in February. This one I actually have cut the top row of, and it was extremely messy. I don't know if you guys can tell. These are like the slivers that were like left over when cutting, which I just put back into the bottom because the frugal person I am, I'll use every last drop if I can. So that's what that is. That's why it looks kind of messy. I don't know if these were just like extremely chilled. They're just in my office closet, which is a bit chillier, but I don't know if they were like pretty cold versus room temp. So they like didn't cut very well. I don't know. I'm like not necessarily pleased with how it turned out, but it's fine. This is a full brick. I really do like the scent, but this is in my club. Next, we have the beloved. This was the December 2020 scent of the month, and it is Arctic Kiss. You guys already know. So this is actually the brick I got in my scent of the month kit. This one maybe is a little harder to decide what I have left. I clearly have the whole bottom half, but I have like 1, 2... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I for sure have 8 cubes left, and like maybe like 8 3/4. I'm gonna have to do some more math. So maybe like 8 3/4 left of this brick. I obviously have it chopped really funky. I typically cut these into fourths just because I am a person who puts like 1 cube in my warmer, and so I feel like that's semi the equivalent is cutting these into fourths. Obviously like this cube is way bigger than this cube, so do with that what you want, but that's kind of just how I approach it to keep it real simple versus like doing thirds and that type of thing. I just go like boop, boop, put it back in there. Once I free up some space, I kind of like spread them apart just so I'm not like squeezing them back in there, as you can see. Here's the deal with Arctic Kiss though. I actually have a second brick that's full. So I have a decent amount of Arctic Kiss. Once again, this is in my club. That is like, this scent is so good. I can see them bringing this back for a catalog. It was so popular and it did so well. I definitely can see it. The brick I've made the most progress on, which will maybe shock you, is my January scent of the month, which is Jade and Jasmine. So I have a good question of how many I have in here. So I clearly have these 3 full ones, and then I'm pretty sure like these 2 make up one more. So that'd be 4 full ones and then 3/4, so 4 3/4 cubes, which out of this brick, I mean, dang, considering the rest of my brick stash, this is pretty good. I've really just been going ham. I pretty much have been using this exclusively in my master bathroom, and I actually really enjoy it in there. Not enough to like put it in my club and like get more bars or anything like that, because I think I have obviously the rest of this brick and then maybe 2 bars left. So it's good for that, but I don't necessarily care to like keep it in my club forever. At first, I thought it was like a little bit too cologne-y. Now that we're into the more spring weather, I don't know if it's just me personally or if, you know, the scent is sitting longer, obviously, and that type of thing. But I feel like it has more of like a lemon citrusy base now, and with the like men's cologne type situation, which I find myself kind of enjoying more than I did in the beginning. So just an update on Jade and Jasmine. My first brick I will hopefully finish. So maybe by the next update it won't be in. And then the last scent of the month I have is from February. It's Red Pear Pomegranate. This was the last brick scent of the month they did. They went back to bars. I'm so happy. I have used the top row. I really don't like this scent, honestly. I have found my best method of masking the scent so far is to mix it with like a zucchini bread type of scent, because the zucchini bread literally totally overpowers the Red Pear and Pomegranate, which is totally fine. I tried mixing it with some sugar cookie. Honestly, I feel like the sugar cookie was so light, it just almost made both of them totally futz out and I couldn't smell anything, which I don't know. I need to play around with that more, because I know some of you were like, mix it with that. I don't know if it's just sugar cookie is so light that it just like totally capped this and like nothing happened. This is just really like a basic fruity scent. It's just like fruit all across the board. But it has like a weird, I mean, I like fruity scents, but it has like a weird note in there that reminds me of something that I can't put my finger on. And then I think that's what I don't like. I don't know if it gives me like Johnny Appleseed vibes, because I don't like Johnny Appleseed, or something like that, or if it's like a pear or something. I just can't put my finger on it. If you have mixed suggestions for Red Pear and Pomegranate, I'd love to know. If you don't, I almost dropped it, I will probably use it up in the same way I'm using up the Jade and Jasmine, which is in my master bathroom, just because that seems like a decent space. Like scents do okay, they're not overpowering, and they just kind of like, I don't mind them as much in there, I guess is what I'm saying. Okay, let's move on to the other bricks I have, which is mostly from the holiday brick event. That is when I bought my first bricks, I'm pretty sure, because it was right when I became a consultant. And then I started getting scent of the month, and then I got clearance and some in my club, you know. So the first one right on top, I guess, is the Marshmallow Mint Cocoa. So I have used the top row of this, as you can see. This is a brick that I have 2 of. So this is a full one I bought during the clearance sale. And then this one I got when they released. I freaking love this. This is so good. I am like on the verge. If we have more cold days here, we're starting to get like into spring weather, but if we have a little bit of a cold, snowy, rainy day, I may pop this in just because it's so good. Also, I know Beth said she was gonna do a week in July, or like sometime in July, she was gonna do like a Christmas in July theme. And so like mid-year, obviously totally not in season, pull out some of like her Christmas scents, just like Christmas in July. And I thought that was such a fun idea, and like I have a ton of these seasonal scents, as you can see, and so I think I might do the same, especially if there's like a cooler week in July. I think it'll be fun to maybe do that. So I really like this. It's in my club. I don't know if I finished that thought. It is in there. It'll probably stay in there just because I really like it. This next scent is from that same like collection is the Crimson Berry Christmas. I have used up the top row of this. This is the same situation as the other one. I bought one during the clearance sale. So this is also in my club, but I kind of bought the second brick with the intention of taking it out of my club. I really like it, but honestly, it reminds me of 'Tis the Season from Bath and Body Works, and I feel like the odds of them bringing that candle back versus them bringing this back is high. So, I mean, I can probably like get that candle for multiple years. The bricks will probably last me a while if I only use them during Christmas time. I'm trying to justify that I can take that out of my club and be okay with myself. Help me. Help me convince myself that's okay. Because I feel like, not that it's generic, but I feel like it's definitely a dupe of the 'Tis the Season, and I feel like will easily come back at Bath and Body Works, and they'll continue to release, Scentsy included, like they'll continue to release these very Christmassy type of scents. That is my 2 cents worth. I also have one last brick from that collection, which is the Salted Caramel Toffee, which I picked up during the clearance sale as well. I have chopped the top row of this, and just, it was so messy. I just don't know why. I think I had Corey wanted to help me chop some of these bricks, and I don't know what, I had to have done Jade and Jasmine, and it was like flawless. I had no issues with it. He chopped the first cube of this, and it like totally crumbled like this, and he was like, I don't want to chop anymore. Like, he was so into it until this happened, and then he was like, no. So I don't know why these bricks are so crumbly, but I chopped the first row to get some use out of it. Once again, I bought this brick to potentially, do you see this mess right here? Just, it drives me crazy. I bought this brick to potentially be able to take this bar out of my club. I don't know. I think though, I might take out Stroopwafel Delight instead, because they're kind of similar, and I'm kind of like leaning towards this one more than Stroopwafel Delight, but I don't know if it's just because of like the season we're in right now. I really need help. Please let me know your thoughts below. The last brick I'm going to touch on, I got in my Scentsy club, and it is Sugar Cookie. I have used 1 cube, yay. I'm really happy with that because I did get this in February. I didn't like hold on to it for 5 months before I used a cube, so I'm really happy. I did cut the top row, which I think definitely helps. Like I said, I tried mixing it with the red pear and pomegranate. Didn't do much. I do love the scent of Sugar Cookie. Like, it just smells so good. It smells so good. And this one did not, like, it was a little messy, but it wasn't as bad as the other two. Yeah, it smells good in the clam, but it just doesn't seem to throw. I feel like my vanilla bean buttercream literally throws so well. But so I might bring this somewhat to my work warmers because I feel like this will be very well accepted at work. But I do really want to use this as a mixer. It's kind of why I bought it. So we'll see. Just mixing it with the red pear and pomegranate didn't work. I don't know if I need, like, I used 1-to-1 here. And so I don't know if that wasn't enough. Let me know your feedback below, because I know some of you had said you had mixed those two. So those are all of my bricks. I have 12 currently. So I'm hoping by this next update, I don't know where I'll stand, because if they like did a brick event for the spring or summer, I would definitely be on top of that. I'm looking like I may finish up the Jade and Jasmine before I do another one of these updates, but depending when, like, if I get my club before I finish that, like, I don't know that I can confidently say I'll have less than 12 by the next time I update this, but I can confidently say that today I have 12 and I'm working on them. So I just thought this would be fun. Please comment below, besides all the other questions I asked you, comment below how many bricks you have. I know some of us are brick obsessed, and with the clearance, like them uploading bricks to it, I think everyone was so happy, and I really hope to see that again because I really think that made people's day. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.